Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, and happy time zone, everybody. I hope we're all having a wonderful day so far. Does it does it have to say anything about you, Harath? Maybe it just doesn't say anything. Welcome in Harath, welcome in Karma, welcome in Garyon, and Karma, enjoy the top of the frog pile while it lasts. It is pumpkin season. It do be the pumpkin day. It is in fact the day of the pumpkin. Oh, and welcome interest. And if we're lucky, it will also be the day where we solve the case and save everything, and everything will be fine. And Jasmine will wake up, and there'll be some like lesbian hand holding, and everything will be great. It's all gonna be fine. Everyone's gonna be happy, and no one is gonna be evil. It's all gonna be a big misunderstanding. It's all just gonna be one huge misunderstanding, and everything will be absolutely fine. Congratulations on Gecko of the Day, Harath. The most lewd of gestures, hand holding. Yeah, I know what's up. Congratulations on your Gecko of the Day, Harath. Happy time zone, everybody. Does anyone have any fun Halloween plans? I don't. I'm just going to be at home all day. Absolutely no plans here. But does anyone else have any fun plans? Other than, watching the case all come together. Oh yeah, it's out my elbow. Oh yeah, it's all coming together. Oh good, the ads are finished. I can actually launch the game now. You have plans, but you don't know if they count as fun. Well, if they're fun to you, then they're fun, right? That's all that matters. If you're looking forward to them, if you're not looking forward to them, well, that sucks, but such is life, I suppose. There's there are people downstairs playing Kill Team today, and I am not with them when I could be playing Kill Team, just because y'all are more important than Kill Team. There, I said it. I said it. Oh gosh. I got my... You're gonna be doing Vampire the Masquerade one-shot. Ooh, that's fun. Do you know which version of Vampire the Masquerade you're playing? Because there's a lot of those. It's, I'm sad that there's no changeling. There's no changeling in the current edition of World of Darkness, and it's like, boring. The game I most want to play isn't playable right now. Who am I kidding, though? No one's GMing Changeling the Dreaming for me, so... even if it did come out, there'd be no... I wouldn't get anything out of it. I'm the only GM here. Oh, sorry. I'm a little bit tired today. Oh no, forever GM? Yeah, that's my life. Unfortunately, I'm mean and not playing Yakuza 0 in breach of contract. Because Yakuza 0 is like way down the list, and I'll get there one day. Man's gotta have some patience. Keeping an eye out for relevant indie games. What kind of relevant indie games are we talking? What is Changing exactly about again? Changeling is about playing fairies. It's about changelings, kind of making their way in the world between humanity and the fairies. It is also about being a fae fuck, yes. It is, to say the least, the queerest World of Darkness game, right? Like, we can put that out there. It's absolutely the queerest World of Darkness game. It's, I have to double check this. Let's see. Right. Changeling is about... Yeah, Changeling the Lost is about humans who were kidnapped to the Fey Realm and made it back to the human world with, you know, the magical leftovers and having to deal with what that means for them. Changeling the Dreaming is the fun one. Post Isekai? Kind of. I suppose if you really wanted to, yeah, you could call it post Isekai. That's a weird way of looking at it that only makes sense in Werewolf is about being queer, Vampire is about being queer, Hunter is better if you're queer, and Changeling is about being the queeriest. Sorry for ruining it. I mean, it doesn't necessarily ruin it, it's just that Sadago stormed off proclaiming, "I have opinions." Welcome home. While you are away, you've been replaced by a glamoured, animated pile of leaves. I need to... Yeah, you do need to play all of the available World of Darkness games in some varied shape or form. The version of each World of Darkness game that you play is probably different. Vampire's about being a gay goth, Werewolf is about being a butch lesbian, Changeling is about being, yes, the queerest. See? Dago agrees. Vampire's not always about being a gay goth, right? Like, a lot of them are gay goths, some of them are gay punks. You can't forget the gay punks, they're important too. There's so many tabletop RPGs I want to play, but I just don't have the... You've got plenty of prep for playing butch lesbian werewolves. Yes, you do. It's not that I don't have the space, it's that I don't have the GMs. I'm just standing here looking around like, hello? A GM? A GM, my kingdom for a GM. I would give anything to play in more varied RPGs. You'll don't even know. You'll don't even know. I'm suffering over here. I'm getting fucking withdrawal from, like, cool RPGs. Am I some kind of royalty? Not if I can fucking help it. I'm trying to give it away, aren't I? If time zones weren't a thing, you'd add me to a game in a heartbeat. Yeah, you tend to be playing on those midnight hours. I actually don't think you do tend to play that late for me. Sometimes you don't play late. Sometimes you don't play at a time that's late for me, and sometimes you play at midnight and Dago plays with you because Dago has no self-preservation instinct. Abigail Thorne has noble lineage? Well, who the fuck is Abigail Thorne? I don't know who that is. Yeah, see, your Hunter game was on 20 UTC. I knew it. Oh wait, that one's finished now, I guess. Wait, that one's finished now. Hey Garyon. Hey Garyon, what's coming next? Hey Garyon, are you gonna be GMing anything new? Kill James Bond, Philosophy 2? Oh, see, this is news to me. I didn't know this. Hey Garyon, are you gonna be jamming anything new soon? Are you gonna be jamming anything new soon, Garyon? Garyon? Hey Garyon? Garyon, please. You're playing the Vampire one-shot? Sad. I'm so sad. Today's the VTM today. But after, maybe you should conscript me for Friday games. You should, please. I'm begging you. I'm so understimulated. I'm so understimulated. You currently run nothing since the Necromancer's War Part 1 is done now. This is true. Your necromancy is over. Bring me in. Bring me in. I will play anything. You don't understand. You're running 3 games and playing 2. Yeah, see, Doggo, this is why I can't ask you. There's 2 reasons I can't ask Doggo for games. One reason is that... Okay, you're pushing it, Garyon. You're pushing it. But it's okay, because I know that you wouldn't run D&D 5e. You have better taste than that. What was I saying? You could suffer for the bit. God damn it, I forget you're a brat. You run homebrew 5e. I mean, you say you run fun homebrew 5e. You run 5e. I can't ask Doggo for 2 reasons. 1, Doggo's running too many games already. 2, if I asked Doggo to put me in a game, he'd schedule it at like 3 AM. Because he doesn't time zone. I can't ask Sadago because you will hurt him. That's reason 3. That's reason 3, because he'll say yes. Hey Doggo. Hey Doggo. Doggo. Time zones are vibes based. No, see, I live in a house with 2 other people and cats. All of whom are on schedules. So, my time zone is not vibes based, my time zone is community based. My health isn't? Oh, you mean Doggo's health? No, Doggo's health is... I don't know where Doggo's health comes from. Doggo's alive somehow. Like, I think Doggo's health... I think Doggo works on, like... barely. Yeah, no. I think Doggo works on, like, Saiyan logic, where... That's where the necromancy's going. Doggo's health works on Saiyan logic, where the worse he treats himself, the stronger he gets. And that's why he's constantly cutting himself by accident in the kitchen. You force feed him vegetables? That tracks. That's not even... That's not a joke. That sounds right. That just sounds like the truth. Growing tomatoes so he eats them. Right. If they come with the... If they come with the additional weight of the effort that's been put into them, he can't resist. Oh my god, let's solve this case. What now? Your health is Wile E. Coyote running past the cliff as long as he doesn't look down. Don't go to the doctor. Your health is fucking... Your health is Mr. Burns, right? Your health is Mr. Burns' diagnosis, where the doctor's like, you have everything. And somehow it's all in a precarious state of balance, where it's too busy fighting each other to take you out. And he's like, so I'm invincible. No, the slightest breeze could kill you. Invincible. What now? Where should I go? I don't know where to start. I wonder if the admin's video contained any hints. You did hear about someone whose brain tumor was killed by a stroke once. The Skyrim if everyone has my soul no one does gambit. Someone who saw the video might have posted something. Many people must have seen the video. Anything might help. So, where were we? We were... You know, I'm just gonna look at the book. Okay. Right, the conclusion had been come to that the center, not the center, the chief of police came to the conclusion that Tsutomu Kisaragi's younger brother is the culprit, and we're still looking into it because we want to know how, why, and we want the proof. We want to understand. That one user has named themselves Hashaku-sama, yes. Sammy has eaten Jasmine's brain and gotten the power of doing things. Yeah, I mean, if it works for flatworms. So the Zimmers started to move according to the prophecy from that Devastation and Judgment Illuminate card, and the Center employees stole info from the police to assist the latter half of that plot. And they did all this for Tsutomu Kisaragi? What's with that admin person? They've all lost it. Not wrong about everything, but still basically wrong. The same perpetrator from that famous Ueno case. People like that are different from regular people. They're on a completely different level. We're talking about Dr. Kisaragi. Still no one thinks about his uni research. You've only now noticed that? I've been noticing the whole time. It's strange. I never brought it up because I don't know why I never brought it up. I thought it was, I don't know, I guess I thought it was obvious. I should have said something. Going from admiring Tsutomu Kisaragi to committing terrorism in its name. What are they thinking? Was the prophecy about conspiracy theorists running wild and bringing destruction? Enough is enough already. I were to make a hypothesis with only the information provided here, I'd probably also jump to a similar conclusion. GR, GR, GR. The day is finally upon us. How many have seen the times changing? I've been helping with this plan since day one. GR. Maybe there's Zimmer. Go ahead and grab that search keyword. His reaction to helping with this plan. That means they helped make all this happen? They're making the frickin' frogs gay! Maybe. My timeline's a total mess lately. So tired. Those who don't know, it must be really sudden. Then don't look. Going on with your knives as usual when there's a terrorist threat. Also, the countdown's still going even though someone found the answer. What a scam. Why hasn't the countdown stopped? When it gets to 0, what's going to happen? And how do they know someone found the answer? They will show us the way. I'm proud that I could help. Come on, GR. I'm sorry. In what fucking world is they a search keyword? And who could they be? The admin? Such reverence, even without knowing their name. I feel like this made more sense in Japanese, where the they probably came with an honorific. Don't make the they wiggle, welcome to 4chan. Are they here in the room with us right now? After the Samazima site changed, people called guests started to make appearances, but they seemed like hostages. Who are they? It's been a while already. Are they alive? What are the police doing? The evidence is right there. Go get it. How are you even supposed to arrest someone when you don't know who or where they are? In the end, the people on Samazima aren't quite occult fanatics. They ride on Tsutomu Kisaragi's coattails, but refuse to acknowledge his crimes. Don't make assumptions. There are all kinds of people. Control F Jews on the game's transcripts right now. Ugh. Okay. I'm glad that didn't turn anything up. I was gonna be real upset. Oh my god, they didn't even capitalize them? Come on. The prophecy is almost guaranteed to occur. I've kept this a secret until now, but I am also a contributor. Happy I could assist them. GR. You listen to too much Knowledge Fight to hear so many theys and great resets. Rough. Contributor? What did they do? Preparing for terrorist attacks? Setting something up like what Fujiwara-san did? I'm not sure if I actually helped with the plan. I'm not that smart and I don't get what they're thinking. But I don't need to get it. Does that mean this person spoke with him? Or was it just a message? Yeah, I might have appeared in front of more people than I thought. You just need to do as they say. Being asked by them is a sign of trust. I want to help again. I want to see them again. I'm gonna start adding some extra emphasis on them, on account of it's clearly supposed to have some extra emphasis. See them again, so they are actually meaning. The pride they take in their actions when someone they idolize asks something of them. Wait, what's this? Makes me think of something. How could I not help with changing this world? They are always here to encourage us. GR. Encouraging them. I wonder what that means. I feel like I've seen it somewhere before. I think the happy 77.7 billion yen leak rumors are true. Some people say the admin did it for a big payday. But there's also a just copy-paste behind those eyes. Strong theory that crypto currently was donated to orphanage. Ugh. Some people say the admin did it for a big payday, but there's also a strong theory that cryptocurrency, I think it's supposed to say, was donated to orphanages and children's funds all around the world. The Zimmers are praising the admin all over their socials. To them, the admin is a god. I can't give any sources, but please believe it. Even if it's in the form of rumors, I want to spread the word about the new orphanages built to give the children a wonderful environment. The entire game's having a stroke. Little bit. The orphanages with crypto wallets, right? What are we supposed to do with that information even if it is true? Does one right cancel out one wrong? I wouldn't just say it in front of this person, but that's a strange perspective to have. I got revenge on someone I hate by following their instructions. Had to pull out all my molars, but no regrets. All that's left is to create the world they hope for. I'm sorry, fucking what? Hey, you want... Hey, if you want to own the libs, if you want to turn the frog straight again and own the libs, pull out all your molars. Trust me. Pull out all your molars, put them under your pillow, tell your mom, and then send the money to my address. We saw that before. Did we? Pull out all your molars in the tea case. Right. Yeah. He did pull out his molars. You're right. You're right. Pumping gas right now and it's so heckin' windy. It fucking windy! Your Jeep is swaying? You don't want a Jeep to be swaying, that's scary. Looks like the admin taught this person how to take revenge. Pulled out all their molars. Huh. Is this the same way that delivery guy put a curse on Mayusaki-san? And the delivery guy was also talking about the Great Reset. No way, that means the admin was behind the incident that happened to Mayusaki-san? Oh, what a surprise. And also, now we finally know how that connects to the larger plot. GR. I'm yawning. It's okay, Karma, you have a low center of gravity. Listen here, you little shit. What's Melissa? Wait, is that the name of a new hurricane? Please don't be the name of a new hurricane. He asked me to carry gas into the Ueno underground. I've no idea why they needed it down there, but I was happy they called on me. Glad I can help change the world. That explains where the toxic gas came from. So, it was supplied for that case. It's the name of a new hurricane has hit Jamaica already. It's bad. Shit. I'm sorry, I know I shouldn't laugh because terrible things are happening, but land fast. The Ueno Underground? That means Nomura-san's Netherworld tour? But hold on a second. Could it be that every case the center's taken on so far? They've all had something to do with the admin? Well, yeah, we knew that. Holding a persimmon? Ew. It's me, Nishi-chan the treasure hunter. I didn't find any treasure today, but I happened to run into a certain person today who opened my eyes. I feel like good things are gonna happen soon. Oh yeah, you pointed him towards the... You must have pointed him towards the village. Nishi-chan the treasure hunter. Nishitani-san, isn't it? He's also met the admin? Seems like Nishi-chan got converted after meeting them. Wish I could meet them too. I'm jealous. GR. The admin seems really charismatic, getting him to say things like that. Might change geopolitics on account of it making the UN repudiate the embargo on Cuba which prevents humanitarian aid. Damn, that would be a massive change. Kind of like an actor or an idol. Did all these people typing GR? So creepy. I totally didn't get it at first either. I mean, we did. It was just Zami. They're Tsutomu Kisaragi believers, idly waiting with their mouths open for the world to fall apart. After all that's happened, they're not gonna go look at the Samazima website? Guess they don't know how. I get the feeling it'll be a great party. I've been waiting for this. Some people enjoy situations like this even if they aren't Zimmers. How many Zimmers are out there? Most of them are just occult fanatics or shut-ins, right? There's a lot of different Zimmers, but yeah, how many of them are there? Idly waiting with their mouths open like good puppies. Okay. You didn't need to involve the kink, Dago, but you did. Who even is Tsutomu Kisaragi? Occult fans take his words as the gospel, but like beyond that? Maybe the only information we know is from his career as an occult researcher. You even knew a bit of what Dr. Kisaragi was like while talking with all those people for field research. Would you see him differently? People who've convinced themselves that Tsutomu Kisaragi was right. So they're right too? They're getting violent. And the Urban Myth Dissolution Center's just profiting off these occult stories. They're in it for the money. I want to know what Jasmine would say about it. I'm worried about the center itself too. Speaking of the center, there's a reaction to Urban Myth Dissolution Center. Let's see what people are saying about it now. The center has totally lost it. Being against Kisaragi means being against the occult? If so, they're just proving that those who pursue the occult are dangerous. What are they talking about? The Zimmers are a terrorist group that collectively expresses their dissatisfaction with the world, while bonding over their love for the occult. Even if one fails, someone else will succeed. The police better be ready for this. If this person's actually a Zimmer, hard to tell which side they're on. Yeah. You never want to be a viable search term. The photo that Kurosawa posted was taken at the very moment the employee of the Urban Myth Dissolution Center caused the current incident. No, that was an investigation. Who were those people in the video? They said guests, but were they kidnapped? Their faces were covered with bags, so we can't tell who they are. I hope they're okay. Those people set this up just to put on a show, lol. So there are still people who see it that way. Kinoko-san was accused of doing setups like that too. It was like a really long time since I was on that case. Kurosawa hasn't posted much since then. Maybe the center employees erased him. Huh? Did something happen to Kurosawa-san? It looks real bad right now. They're doing signal hijacking and causing panics with countdowns. Things are really, really bad. It's a mystery how that Ueno incident gained so much traction so quickly, but it disappeared from socials as quickly as it came. Maybe it really was a police cover-up. Talking about cover-ups and conspiracies, this is just proof that videos from the center are a horrible influence. The bad influence is all from Tsutomu Kisaragi. NPC, welcome back! Good to see you. Happy time zone. Hope you're having a lovely day. The bad influence is all from Tsutomu Kisaragi. This guy was a uni professor. There are idiots out there who'll believe anything you say with a title like that. Like countdowns to Tsutomu Kisaragi's birthday or something? Like the anniversary of his death? I don't know either date. But considering how the admin feels, I don't think it would be a simple celebration or memorial. Admin and Tsutomu's relationship has nothing to do with this. What's with the terrorism? Why is the center complicit? The police are too slow. Just want to get back to normal life. I can't believe this person guided and encouraged the Zimmers to commit terrorism. Opened too many tabs and crashed your browser. Well done, well done. Standard Chrome user behavior. I'm kidding. Children can't play outside anymore. Is it true that the Urban Myth Dissolution Center has a mascot called Toshikai-kun? I feel like I've seen it somewhere, but I don't remember. Is it some cutesy rendition of a reindeer? Was Toshikai-kun a reindeer or a deer? Hey, you found me! K-thanks, K-thanks hi for getting all the way here. Proud to have such a dear, dedicated friend. Looks like everything's in a pickle right now, as always, of course, but still. Did you know I was almost Erdolf the red herring reindeer? Anyway, let me teach you a secret sign for when we meet up. Big smile, thumbs up, dearie me, it's you! Got it? Big hug from your bestest and dearest imaginary friend. God of a moose. Well, speaking of meese, let's move on. All kinds of posts, but most importantly, a possible connection with between the cases we solved at the center and the admin. If the admin was indeed behind all these cases, they might have left some clues at each site. That must be it. The admin created those Illuminate cards after all, and each of the cases had a card to go with it. Toshikai-kun is not quite a cute Japanese mascot. I don't know what the word "the" is doing in the middle there. Let's recheck each of the case sites and look for traces. You can do this, Azami. Hey, mysterious old man who is trying to interrupt our investigation. Starting with the closest site. Will I really find traces of the admin here? Oh, it's you again. Oh, hello, it's been a while. Could it be him? He does admin this park, kind of. You're really stretching, Azami. No, wrong admin. Rub them brain cells together, Zammy. Come on, Zam. Back again, eh? Yeah, it's been a while. Has it really? Let's just go straight to looking for traces, I suppose. Would have been a lot more convenient if we saw that the first time we were here, huh? Huh? The Samazima admin? Here in that outfit? Why in the world? Anyway, I'm glad I guessed correctly. Let's follow those traces. It doesn't mean he was here in that outfit, Zammy. You know this. Come on. It's just how your vision works. The other person nearby is probably Hinata-san. What did the admin do to Hinata-san? But were they here wearing this? Am I really seeing things as they are? Maybe the park keeper knows something. Let's ask him. Just a bench, like before. And just like before, nothing. I met Domiidi-san around here. Feels like so long ago. If he hadn't acted all suspicious like that, I wouldn't have been that scared of him, and suspected him of being a snurson. I remember Kinoko-san grabbing my leg from this bush. That scar took a while to heal. Next time I see Kinoko-san, he'll need to apologize again. Forever a game of Pong in her head. Oh, it's me! The traces here seem to have changed a lot. I don't see any of Tomoyuki-san now. There's a different shadow here instead. Wait, is it me? Oh right, I did come here. Makes sense I'd see my own traces. Scared me for a second. Thought it was my doppelganger. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge. Phew, maybe. I could ask the park keeper about how things have been here after everything with Bloody Mary. Have you seen a strange person wearing white clothes here in this park? White clothes, you say? Yeah, and with his face covered up too. I think they probably talked to Hinata-san, the lady who was here a lot. Ah, that person in white everyone's talking about lately. I'd notice right away if I happened to see that. Hey, seen any doppelgangers around? You were convinced the shadow would start following me. I'd notice right away if I happened to see that. I thought so. Also, I haven't seen that Hinata-san around lately, and I believe you were the only one she talked to when she did come here. I see. Thank you. No luck. Guess the park keeper isn't here all the time after all. I was the only one who talks to Hinata-san, you say? I didn't even get time to congratulate Garyon on his top frog. Enjoy the top of the frog pile while it lasts. Garyon? Haha! The timing! How are things at this park lately? Have you noticed any strange people? Yes, just the usual. Patients from the hospital sneak out here to smoke and such. Well, you already know. It looks like nothing unusual has happened here since that ghost incident. There's a lot going on right now. Have you seen that video? I was shocked. I thought my phone broke. What is it with that person in white? That's Tsutomu Kisaragi's younger brother. Don't just repeat information that's been given to you without confirmation, Asami. You know better than this. Aren't you driving or working or something? Karma's got the top frog. Enjoy it while it lasts. I guess you might not know who I'm talking about. Tsutomu Kisaragi, the one famous for research about the occult. God damn it, Bean! Hang on. Dago, stop breaking the bean. That's right, it's all Dago's fault. Hold on. Like he breaks your bowls? Oh no. Let's see, I want to go here and refresh the cache. Okay. And then I go to Twitch channel points. We test this.
Test message.
Okay. And it's working again. And then I grab that. I go to the bean. Wrong button. I click here. That in.
They are replacing the frogs with gay doppelgangers.
There we go. Alright. I got it all working. I know what's going wrong now. I know what I've been doing wrong, and I know how to fix it. I just need to remember. It's literally as simple as if I don't launch Mix It Up before OBS, it doesn't work. It's that fucking simple, which is really fucking annoying. Tsutomu Kisaragi, the one famous for research about the occult. You know him? I did indeed. I knew him way back when he was just a wee little child, when he was knee-high to a grasshopper. How did you know him? I was doing delivery work back then, carrying school lunches and such, and I also made deliveries to orphanages. I suppose they're called children's homes nowadays, but where is that? Well, I believe it was a church somewhere, but that was over 10 years ago. A church? It might be where the Kisaragi brothers were. But how did you know Dr. Kisaragi? Well, during the delivery, I was approached by a little boy wearing a towel with eyes drawn on it. Could it be from that secret society project? He asked if I was working with schools, how to get a job, thing like that. Well, maybe he was interested in school. He seemed like a smart kid. Real bright young fella, you know? So that's why you remembered him. Well, when he got famous, I recognized him, and I was sad to hear of his passing. I see. a church somewhere. How am I supposed to locate the church from here? If that's the end of my interactions? What? What's the... Oh, right, okay. Where do I go? Oh my god, I can just visit any of the things? Okay, not any of them. I can visit 3 of them. Okay. Let's think. I don't think we're gonna find anything off the bat at the underground station. Other than traces. Obviously, there will be traces. But there's not gonna be any people there to talk to, so, like, I'm sure there's gonna be a limit to what we can get from there. Nishitani's home. I'm playing Ace Attorney now. Oh my god. Nishitani's home. Last we saw Nishitani, he was being taken away in a fucking ambulance. But he might be home by now. And then Kurosawa. Which might lead us to finding out why the fuck he framed us. Let's go to Kurosawa's house. Okay, let's head to Kurosawa-san's house. Objection! Kurosawa-san's not here? The front door is unlocked. What if there were those posts from people saying they're concerned about Kurosawa-san? Did something happen to him? Sorry, this is an emergency. Please excuse me. So many trophies and awards. Looks like it's the Kurosawa family tradition of showing off all their awards. Wait. Silver award, 100,000 subscribers. 5 society. Gold award, 1 million subscribers, 5 society. Didn't pay attention when I saw it before, but the 5 society. Yeah, like I said. Like I said, all the victims, all the targets have been members of the 5 society. That's the 5 society, the real culprits of the Tenchu incident. I think Dr. Kisaragi's notes also mention a group of student streamers. So if this is here, that means Kurosawa-san was a member. They were all members. A photo of Kurosawa-san. This photo's been cut, but actually, Dr. Kirosagi was there next to Kurosawa-san as his club advisor. Is it just a small world? Or... No, we already know it's not just a small world because he's part of the 5 society that we were talking about. Huh? This is... The photo of Kurosawa-san and Dr. Kisaragi was thrown away again. I can't believe... What's really funny is that after all this time, the real Chekhov was the university that she comes from. The real Chekhov was the university that she goes to. That was Chekhov's gun. This phenomenon is known as nuisance streamers in Japan. Huh. The computer's been left with the power on. Strange. Was he working on something? That reminds me. What exactly was in that HDD stolen from this room? Now you're getting it, Zam Zam! I want to know, but I guess there's no way to find out now. It's in a safe that's securely protected. Are you calling me a nuisance streamer? But the door is unlocked, though. That's a bit scary. I mean, the guy did also just, like, literally tell you his password. Enjoy the top of the frog pile, Harath. Dun dun dun! What? Wait. Wait, what? What's happening? The price isn't changing. This is fine. You know what? Oh wait, is it not changing on screen either? Oh, for fuck's sakes. For fuck's sakes. I fix one thing, something else breaks. I fix one thing, something else breaks. Ah! Well, you know what, motherfuckers? I'm top frog now. I'm the top frog now, bitches. Abuse of power. I'm trying to repair it. Okay, that didn't fix it. The price has gone up, which is interesting, but it didn't fix it. Revolution? I truly... Revolution immediately. Hold on. Frog & Co. Let's see. Top Frog. Properties. Yeah, we're reading from file. Okay. Hold on. Browse. Let's see. What? Hold on. What? How the hell? Hold on. Okay. Bear with me. Something ridiculous has happened over here. What? What is happening? Why aren't you working? Hold on. There's got to be text in this file. Open it with Notepad, yes. The file's empty. Why is the file empty? Why? Okay. We're going to... Oh my god. Everything is breaking today. Users... blah de blah. Don't mind me fucking manually drawing a line to where it's supposed to be tracking this. Okay. Okay. You can stop. And then we go to... We go back to Top Frog. Properties. Browse. There's the correct file. Okay. Mix it up for when your working stream setup needs a shakeup. I think OBS is what broke this. I'm pretty sure OBS is what broke this, but I can't say for sure. Okay. Can someone hit the command for me? Wait, I can do this myself. Never mind, it's been done. And it's still not fixed. It's still not fixed. I'm so confused. I give up. I give up. Take care, Karma. See you around. I'm giving up and I'm turning off Top Frog for right now. And it's just gonna have to come back another time. Fucking everything is fighting me. Let's see. Top Frog, you're off for today. I'm gonna assume was that upon... You know, I'll leave was that upon on. We'll see if it's broken or not, but Top Frog's broken. Top Frog's going off for today. So sorry. So tragically sorry. And then... Just so no one can accuse me of abuse of power. There. And by no one, of course, I mean Garyon. And then I will... Hold on. I will do something incredibly stupid. And I'm going to refund all of the top frogs. So everybody's going to end up with a stupid amount of points back. And I'm going to regret it at some point, I'm sure. Is this a trace of Kurosawa-san? All the way in the back of the room? Did the admin chase him here? And then they kidnapped him. Oh, for fuck's sakes! Ah! Nobody press any buttons. I'm turning them all off. You can't be trusted. I have turned off all of the fun buttons. Everything is broken. I did not turn off that fun button. This is true. I'm gonna take a drink. Gary, I'm not refunding that Gesundheit. That's your own fucking fault. Okay. Everybody. Sometimes things just don't work. Sometimes, yeah, I know. I refunded every top frog since prehistory because it was that or like sift through and decide which ones needed refunding and which ones didn't. So I refunded every top frog. Anyway, give me a minute. Chat. There was a self-care time redeemed. Sometimes self-care is remembering to hydrate. Sometimes self-care is taking food, is having something to eat, and, you know, taking your medication when you need it. Sometimes self-care is unshrimping your spine, doing a little stretch, shaking out your hands, taking a few little steps around. And sometimes self-care is giving up and turning off all of the mix it up buttons and saying, you know what, I'll deal with this later. And that's okay. Self-care is self-care, and you take care of yourself however you gotta. Sometimes it's not live troubleshooting on stream, and that's okay. The admin! So the admin was here too! I wish there were an admin in my mix it up. I can also see Kurosawa-san's shadow in the background. Wait, what's going on here? The admin cornered Kurosawa here? I have to check more carefully. There might be something left behind. Didn't I already search everything? Oh, maybe we look in the bin again. There we go. Knowing Kurosawa-san, if anything happened, he'd throw it away. Lots of tossed out letters. Who are these from? We are ready. You'll soon be on the stage before all. Will you apologize to my brother in the churchyard? I will be waiting. We're preparing to come and take you there. This is a threatening letter from the admin. Judging from the shadows, Kurosawa-san didn't go. So the admin came for him, and Kurosawa-san was kidnapped. Who let us inside? The front door was unlocked. It's me! This looks like a trace of me while investigating before. If this were my doppelganger, this place could be the Doppel Shack. Hazami actually good at lockpicking. You don't need to think to pick a lock, you just need to feel. So it would make sense. Alright, guess we're done here. Off to... we don't need to go back to the park. Let's check out Nishitani. Damn, his house is a wreck. The door was unlocked, so I just let myself in. After Nishitani-san was taken away by ambulance, has anyone else been here? Nishitani-san also posting about them. Sounds pretty Zimmer-like. There might be traces of the admin here. A minute and a half till the ad break is up. It starts, that is, not over. Just like before, lots of manga. I'm yelling again. Is there anything related to the admin? Alright, time for traces. There's Nishitani. Nishitani-san's shadow. You mentioned that no one else usually comes here. These traces seem to last quite a while. There's a trace of me. Must be from when I was investigating here. Looking at my own traces, it feels like I'm looking at my doppelganger. Looking again, it's the trace of that delivery guy. I guess there are traces of when he was delivering packages here. But in that case, did the admin come here? let's check around the room a bit more. Say, did we talk to the delivery guy at this address? Because we're definitely chatting here. The time between the now and the traces of yourself you're seeing is getting shorter. Now that I don't know. We did see the... Okay. We did see the delivery guy here. Acme Cursing 101. Saw this before. Also a resale manual or something. And a few notebooks. Wait, what's this notebook? Treasure log. Seems like a list of places he's been and where he planned to go next. The notebook recording where treasure's located, I guess. Closing businesses, abandoned schools. He's been to so many different places. Any churches, perhaps, Azami? Visit dates are in here too. Where did he last go? The church. The church. I don't usually, but I took the train that day. Since the location was near a station, I had low expectations. That's the ad break running. Most people are gonna be on ads for a bit now. If you are not in the ads, well, this is your personal reminder to give yourselves a little self-care check. I know we had one of those already, just a few minutes ago, but you can never take too much care of yourself, right? So just have a little stretch. Be good to yourselves. Be kind. Looking up maps for the next part of Necromancer's War? Carry on, you're supposed to be GMing something for me. Not looking up maps for Necromancer's War. Boo! Boo, I say! I'm gonna get myself a little bite of chocolate. Got myself some chocolate. Well, I got myself one bite of chocolate. Got myself some water. I hope everybody else is doing the good cares. Getting yourselves things that you should. One bite at a time. One bite at a time. In case anyone hasn't heard, I got my residence card yesterday. So I am now clear to live in the Netherlands for the next 10 years. Barring, you know, any particularly fucked up occurrences. It's kind of weird to see maps of Chile and created and provided by the CIA with the year 1970. Yikes. Congratulations, yes, thank you. It is a load off of my shoulders, let me tell you. Unfortunately, I had to buy a new mouse recently because my mouse kept, it was double clicking, it was refusing to hold click, it was sometimes just refusing to click at all. I was losing my mind. It was especially a problem because I've been playing a lot of Destiny recently. Destiny 2, of course. I've been playing a lot of Destiny recently, and I like bows in Destiny, but when your mouse refuses to hold click, you're basically just like dribbling arrows out of the front of the bow all the time because you have to charge the arrow before you fire it, and I'm just fucking dropping them like there's spaghetti falling out of my pockets, and I'm just like shoving arrows back in my pockets like, oh god, I'm so sorry, this is so embarrassing. It's you can't play Destiny with a broken mouse, so I had to get a new mouse. And that cost Why do mice cost so much? Why does even a bog standard gaming mouse cost so much these days? Welcome back from the ads, everyone. I'm just lamenting capitalism in general, I suppose. I'm just lamenting capitalism. Anyways, I don't usually, but I took the train that day, since the location was near a station. Co-op fights with faulty controls are a time. I've been to plenty of old abandoned buildings, but this church was a first. There wasn't much to resell. But I met an incredible person there. You could say it was life-changing. Someone at the church. Could that be the admin? I was shown how to get revenge. I even got some help. I was taken seriously, really listened to. Ito-san, the delivery person, was an ally too. I want to thank them for connecting us. Do you not have the address of the church? Seriously? Alright. Arrows dribbling out from your bow, been there. I'd love to do, like, genuine archery again. I've only done it, like, I've only taken, like, a few practice sessions, over 5 years ago now. To the station. But it's fun. Firing arrow, even just firing arrows at like a blank stationary target is kind of fun. Managed to get here from Ueno Park. Never thought I'd come back here. No more gas here, thank goodness. Time to investigate. Let's look for traces of the admin. The note from the tour is still here. That was a tough one. I thought we wouldn't make it. There's some archery stuff in your area, but it's just out of town enough to be awkward. Yeah, it always is. I would, like, in general, I would love to do HEMA. Not HEMA as in the store, HEMA as in historical European martial arts. Just incredibly fun and cool stuff. Whacking people with plastic swords and crap. If ever there were a... If ever there were a sport for me... Huh? It's locked. I must have closed it after the tour. I recently stumbled on a video of a like a Japanese kendo. Is it kendo? I believe it was a kendo instructor. Who was being handed... They were handing him, like, different European weapons and seeing how he employed them without any prior knowledge of them. So he would... So he'd be like, it'd be him against a guy with a... What's it called? A bokken? Was the wooden... You know, a wooden katana. It'd be him against a guy with a wooden training katana. Just, like, playing around with these plastic weapons. It is a bokken, yeah. And it's just really funny to see him, having never held one of these weapons before, just use it in ways that just seem so natural to him, just off the bat, just because he's been training with weapons for, like, most of his life. It's so cool. I got all the way down here. But it's so scary being here all alone. There's a place in your city where you can do axe throwing. I'm so fucking jealous. My god, NPC, I am so fucking jealous. I almost said I would kill to throw axes, but I would probably kill if I threw axes, now that I think about it. It's so scary being here all alone. No, I need to focus on the investigation. See, the problem with axe throwing, though, for me, is the same problem that I had with, like, a javelin throwing practice back when I was still in school and we were expected to do it for PE, which is my shoulder joints are really fucking weird, and they can kind of just slide out if they feel like it, right? I can just slide my shoulder, like my arm out from under the shoulder blade in a way that people find incredibly upsetting. And if I try to throw something with strength, that looseness becomes an extreme problem. Chips! Have good lurks. Looking forward to seeing the new storefront. Axe throwing is good, yeah, it's just, you know, it's dangerous for my weird-ass shoulders. There might be bugs and rats down here. Please no, I would scream for sure. This white outfit. It's the admin again. How does someone even get around in that outfit? And what are these traces are showing? Let's check. Removed auto-generated subs because you can't see what's happening anymore. That's weird. The captions are definitely playing for me. I don't know if... is anybody else having a problem with the captions? Have a good mystery? Thank you, Chips. Let me know if anybody else isn't seeing the automatic captions. These bars look like they come right off. I noticed them during the tour. They're there, but you don't know about mobile? Yeah, mobile can be weird. Looks like I can use the bench. Okay. Captions are working for you? Alright. Some kind of mechanism in the vent. Probably a gas generator. And a voice recorder, too. The gas generator is too big to move, so let's just leave that. But the voice recorder, does it work? I bet it'll work if I charge it a bit with my portable battery. I wonder what kind of voice will be on it. I will help with your plan. It's the same as the admin's voice in the video. Working is pretty generous. Yeah, I mean, they're doing their best, right? It's, auto-generated subs are always going to be wonky. And we have them... We don't have them because they're perfect. We have them because some people kind of need them, and it helps some people to have them. I need, like, topographic maps of a small enough scale that are also of a big enough area to be interesting for warfare, but most of the modern maps of arid areas have a higher scale. Blep, maybe we go to Spain. The man with a mark on his arm who stole Koban coins. If you rush the event, you'll lose the culprit. You keep... I don't want to waste it. There's some clattering sound in there making it hard to hear the voice. Sounds like a train. Why don't you check the log real quick? Log? The man with the mark on his arm who stole Koban coins. See. Twitch's ones aren't the best, though there are some better ones. Yeah. I don't remember... I think mine are running through a plugin. I don't remember, because mine are... I used to have a window for mine on OBS, but some update broke it. So... yeah, I don't even know what happened to them. Sounds like a train. Hey Matsu, welcome in, good to see you. Happy time zone. I've left the list of Koban owners behind the bars where I installed the gas generator. Next, I'll explain what you need to do. Don't worry, I'm sure you'll do just fine. Seems like there's a lot more. Guess I'll just stop it here for now. The admin helped Nomura-san find the Koban owners and even set up that machine. Twitch's ones aren't the best, Teacher's ones on the bus. Rip. Yeah, that's what it sounds like. Oh, we can suddenly locate the church. Oh, because the church is near a train station. We got that information multiple times now. I have to think. According to the clues so far, where's the admin? Traces of interaction with the admin are left in several places. Couldn't find conclusive info anywhere. From what's come up several times, I can more or less tell where it is. The place where the admin should be right now. Maybe they're in a church near some railroad tracks. Wait. Near Ueno? That is still in use? Yeah. That makes sense. Because Nishitani took the train from Ueno and we know it was close to get to the church. So it has to still be in use. No? Really? Okay. No, damn it. Nishitani's in Umekicho, not Ueno. I really thought it would be still in use. Oh, the church is in ruins. The church is in ruins, not the railroad tracks are in ruins. I see what I was parsing wrong now. Ah, you need some commas. You need some commas in your sentences. Spain does have 1 to 50k scale maps. Score? Of course it does. That must be it. I mean, I guess so, but I still can't narrow it down. Time's running out. Is there still somewhere else I can check? A person who was being influenced by someone else. Mio. Let's go to Mio's place. She was acting strange before. Maybe there are traces of her interacting with the admin. Ruh-roh. Time to find out about our doppelganger. It's finally time. Move, Zamzam, move! Got places to go, mysteries to solve. Let's head to Mio's place. Oh, hi, Mio. I really figured you would have been in jail. Mio? You're still living here? They won't let me take any of the open apartments in this building. I can't go back to my parents' house, and I can't find a new place that quickly. I see. I'm sorry I haven't been in touch lately. We are still on the doppelganger mood. Technically, we solved the doppelganger case, but the doppelganger is still very much relevant. The 6th case involves a lot of loose threads from all the previous cases. Don't worry about it. I'm glad to be spending some time away from other people. You know, the center director said in the video that I was forced to move out, so nobody's even tried to find me here. Oh, I see. I'm really glad to hear that. I'll make some tea. You came to talk? Sort of. Is there... Okay, no doppelganger. Just traces of Mio. This must be Mio? He's touching the shelves. Cleaning up, perhaps? The room was red all over, but now it's back to being clean. There was so much blood before, but now it's really clean. I guess the bloodied items were thrown away. Wait, there's one bright red book left. I think it's the book I found while investigating before. The one with a bookmark in it. Oh right, not a bookmark, a small note. 9 p.m. Leave near door. Wait, there's more than one note? Could this be a letter from the admin? Mia was following instructions to prepare the blood for this room? I know how scary it is to no longer have a place to call home. How heavy it is to have people watch you wherever you go. I know that feeling well. Maybe it felt like it didn't matter if you were right or wrong. No need to expect others to understand. I understand you. I'm here to talk with you anytime, at the place where we first met. Mio prepared the blood to be splashed around her room? No, yeah, we did know that. That bed. There won't be any more men coming out of there. We did know that, didn't we? Yeah, we did. Yeah. Yeah? I don't remember. Sorry, Mio, I can't stay long. I can tell. Your face is pretty easy to read. Next time I visit, let's definitely talk more. I have so much to tell you. No, wait. We didn't know that for sure. All we knew was that Eiko didn't understand why the guy she hired had covered the room in blood. She told him that he'd like lost his mind and gone way past what she asked for. Next time I visit, let's definitely talk more. I have so much to tell you. Okay. Hey, Mio, about this letter. Oh, this. It's a letter from the Samazima admin, isn't it? I don't know how you ended up meeting the admin. And I'm not going to ask about how you followed the letter and did all the blood stuff, or any of that. That's on me. Mio, tell me if you can. Where's the Samazima admin? I got a rough idea, but there's no more time. An abandoned church near a railway line. Where is it, Mio? St. Nicholas Church. Who was talking about Christian churches in Japan? Because that's about as Christian as it gets. Azami, wait. You're going to that church? Yes. I have to go stop the admin. Stop? But what about the Great Reset? Mio, do you know the admin's story? I know some of it too. But we still can't let that happen. It was I who set the blaze. But Azami, it's really nice to have just one person who understands you. I get that. Having that really saves you. I wish I could do that for someone. But even though I understand everything, I still have to stop this. Why? Tsutomu-san probably wouldn't want his brother to do something like that. It's not a hypothesis. Just something I want to believe. Azami, I have to go. 1 hour to the Great Reset. This is St. Nicholas Church. Looks like no one goes here anymore. But the lights are on. This must be the place. Alright, no putting on our glasses. We're doing this sober. Oh, please don't be in a wheelchair. Please do not be Megoria. Someone's here. What? Are you okay? I'm here to help you. The admin brought all of you here, but why? Are you hurt? I'll take off your mask. Yep. Hi, Kurosawa-san. Less explaining, more helping, Sammy. Kurosawa-san? It is you, isn't it? Not another doppelganger? Doppelganger? What are you talking about? That's you! That story again. But then, the other people here. I have a top-tier head in a bag voice. Thank you, thank you. Eiko-san? Kinoko-san? Mr. Gas Mask? And Mayusaki-san? Thank goodness you're all safe. You call this safe? Just in case, I brought a knife. Throws self on the floor to get away from the knife. Your arms must hurt a lot. Don't worry, it's over now. It's over! Yeah! Don't you touch me! Oh wait, you were the 30-year-old smoker. Don't you touch me! You won't get away with this. You'll pay for this. Pay? What? You're still talking like that? Wait! Stop! Help! Mayusaki-san, it seems like you all faced some really terrible things. Let's get out of here while the admin's away. I've been waiting for you. The one with the correct answer. Drops knife through the Kurosawa's foot. What if the admin is your doppelganger? Yeah, that's kind of where I'm getting. The Samazima admin. Please let them go. What do you want to do? I want to avenge Tsutomu Kisaragi. And I want to stop you. Those who do not understand me cannot stop me. She did drop it? This world's twisted sense of justice. It will undergo a great reset. That's not... Huh? Director? It was almost on the foot. Wonderful. I've been watching you, Azami. Well done on making it to this point. Director, You must show that you understand him. That you understand the admin. That I understand? Let us dissolve this grand plan that was created to unleash devastation and judgment. Let's show the admin what we can do. Okay. What do you mean it's a bad time? It's the perfect time for a dissolution. The Samazima admin is watching you from somewhere. I guess so, since we could talk to each other. Kindly ensure that my intent is conveyed as well. Understood. Hello, Samazima admin? I understand you. We'll show you our answers based on what we've learned about you through our investigations. Listen and tell us if we understood you correctly. Let us begin. Right. Behold, the eye-opener. Perfect time for a flashbang, too. Yes. At first I misread flashbang as flashback, and then he said the eye-open, and I remembered. If anybody has any kind of photosensitivity, warning you ahead of time, the following sequences have a number of flashing strobe effects. It's like mostly in single flashes, but they are quite aggressive. It's like a whole screen flash. So if you need to look away, like put stream in another tab, you do that, you take care of yourselves, and I will let you know when we are out of the flashy screen bit. So, I will give you another 10 seconds to head off into your safety. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0, and we're gonna move on now. Countdown has less... Nope, wrong voice. The countdown has less than 10 minutes left. Let us begin the final dissolution. It all started with the Genesis card. Nope, wrong voice again. It all started with the Genesis card. Talk of the occult distorted the truth around Tsutomu Kisaragi's death, and the public began to take an interest in the prophecies. The card foretold the final hour for the guilty. Those who considered Kisaragi the culprit probably rejoiced at the news. Yet to those who knew the truth, its existence itself was a sacrilege. So, Mrs. Ami... Yes? What was created from the Genesis card, and became essential to carrying out this plan of revenge? Easy. The Illuminate cards. They weren't about prophecies coming true, and they had conscious perpetrators behind each case, just like the original. Knowing the truth, the admin was able to create those cards. The Genesis card, prophesizing Dr. Kisaragi's death, materialized amidst the chaos of the case. It was probably planted after the case, all things considered. Such a base trick to see it all in retrospect. Yep, there's the first flashbang. Ow. Not a single supernatural thing in the entire game. No. I mean, except maybe Jasmine. There was definitely a doppelganger at some point. Now then, as for the answer to the riddle. Mrs. Ami, you correctly answered the website's riddle. Yes, the answer was the Ueno Tenchu incident. Yes, indeed. The Samazima admin's video invited everyone to solve this riddle. Technically, also, that murder-suicide girl's dad did see a ghost. I'm pretty sure he saw a ghost. They wanted to tell the world a certain truth through solving it. So, Mrs. Ami, why did the Ueno Tenchu incident... You don't know about the doppelganger, but Zami's vision is still pretty supernatural? Yeah, that is also true. Except, I think we're working on the idea that, like, Zami's vision isn't supernatural. She just has this really strong, like, acute sense of instinct that manifests in a really weird way. Being high doesn't count, and neither does being in a transcendental airhead. Why did the Ueno Tenchu incident become something that does not exist, even if you speak of it? Well, that's easy, because it was declared a no-solve case. Mr. Seiji Kurosawa called off the investigation because he knew his son was responsible. And it was sent to the closet as a no-solve case. Any cases that originally existed, if sent and kept there, became effectively non-existent through pressure along numerous channels. Even if the answer is unknown, the goal is to draw a great deal of attention to the question itself. If someone happens to answer correctly, it would bring to light the dirty secrets in the dark. Next, let us focus further on this answer itself. The answer itself? Why did Deputy Inspector General Kurosawa drop the investigation? The case itself was neither complicated nor related to any VIPs. He must have realized something quite important. So, Mrs. Ami, yes? He opted to disregard Tsutomu Kisaragi's cooperation in the investigation and pretend the incident never happened. What's the reason for Seiji Kurosawa's decision? It was caused by someone close to him, his son. I think one of the perpetrators had close ties with him, a crime committed by Kurosawa-san when he was a student. He covered up the entire case to delete any traces of his son's involvement. Moral of the story, police corruption runs high. That must be it. All cases should be solved with the support of truthful information. Yet if the information is deemed inconvenient, uninvolved innocence may be sacrificed. Our sacrifices never... A dooba-dee-bop? A sneeba? Papa yeah. Our sacrifice is inevitable to protect those you hold near and dear. You can have your own views on justice, but that justice shouldn't go beyond your own boundaries. Bapanada. Oh hey, I speak Dutch after all. Wow. We are approaching the end. I'm sure the admin is very much looking forward to it. So, Mrs. Zami. Yes. Sha! Sha! Ya! Huh! Ya! Sha! Sha. Not enough throat gagging sounds for Dutch. That's right. If it were Dutch, it would have to be. I'm sorry. King Nomura was simply in the wrong place at the wrong time for the Ueno Tenchu incident. They mistook him as their planned target and murdered him. They pressured Tsutomu Kisaragi to take his own life after he noticed the cover-up. Who could be the culprit of such a crime? Five Society. A group of 5 students who were known as vigilante streamers. The Five Society. 7 years ago, the 5 of them were all students, and Kurosawa-san was one of them. We found trophies on display in Kurosawa-san's home for record follower counts. The person with the mark on their arm that Miss Nomura was looking for, I believe he's here as well. Indeed. The people being held here now are the Five Society. Hey! Quit the rambling already. We're on live stream. Stop spewing nonsense. Oh, we are? Yes, it seems the Samazima admin is broadcasting. Say one more word and I will sue you. You don't have an ounce of proof to back up your nonsense. We were drugged and dragged here. Wait. We were drugged and dragged here against our will. We're the victims here. I'll get you back on my channel. You'll see. So what if I have a mark on my arm? You want one on yours? Go ahead. Keep digging and you'll end up just like Kisaragi did. Wow, way to admit the guilt, gas mask. I see. They're insisting your claims are merely speculation. If so, we're going to have to show conclusive evidence. Yes, exactly. You revisited each and every case to find your way here. I'm sure you'll be able to find the answer, Mrs. Ami. Conclusive evidence that confirms the culprit. Mr. Kurosawa, you may have an idea of what it is. A certain HDD drive that contained the original footage. 4 of them insisted, one went straight to murder. Kurosawa-san, would you happen to know? Wait, no way. So, Mrs. Ami, the admin very likely holds this conclusive evidence in hand. What do you think it might be? The stolen HDD. That the doppelganger stole from Kurosawa-san's room. It must contain information that the culprit absolutely doesn't want revealed publicly. Fabulous. Worthy of your final answer. Mrs. Ami, I'm proud to have you as an investigator for the center. The mystery is now solved. Anyone who had to run to a different tab for the duration of the flashbangs, it's now safe to come back. You're welcome to come filtering back in. Your eyes are now safe. Well done. You've shed light on my life over these past 7 years. Yes, you truly understand me. Thank you for coming to this conclusion. Allow me to broadcast the contents of the HDD. Also, Mrs. Ami, you may be about to get stabbed since you dropped the knife. No! Stop! That's not what it looks like. Don't broadcast it. Hey, Kurosawa? This better be a joke. You didn't delete the data? You idiot! You promised to delete it all. Kurosawa, you absolute fool! Why would you keep it? This precious footage from 7 years ago. A video that our famous streamers kept hidden away all this time. Hold him down! Are you getting this, Kinoko? Loud and clear. Tenchu. You have the right. You have the right to remain pathetic. Hey, where do you think you're going, huh? Finally giving up? Guys? Is this the dude? We got the wrong guy? He's not moving. Seriously? Kinoko, cut that! Cut it now! Huh? Oh, sure? The man being held down was Kengo Nomura. That's not porn, it's no. No chips, it wasn't porn, it was a snuff film. Chips, no. It wasn't porn. Run. Kurosawa-san, this is concrete proof, isn't it? Chekhov's knife, everybody! Shut up. Shut up! That was an accident. We didn't mean it. It's all because the chemicals were turning the frogs gay. Kengo Nomura died in an accident. He slipped on a gay frog. Kurosawa-san, you looking for a murderer? Think of Tsutomu Kisaragi, who drove the guy to suicide. The world, the public, everyone. They're not even looking for the truth. Feed them what they want and they'll jump all over it. Ah! Basco! I'm so sorry for screaming. Let's fucking go! You okay, Sammy? Wait, you okay, Sammy? Good thing I came, yeah? Jasmine! Hey, ow! I think that rib's still broken, kiddo. She's holding the gun correctly too, for real. Your heart. Seems the police arrived in time. She really didn't need to, there's so many cops. Yeah, but like, she saw her girl in danger and she took action. Seems the police arrived in time. You should let them handle those 5 in the admin. Thank you for your hard work, Mrs. Ami. You mean it's over? Indeed? Is there a problem? No, wait. The countdown hasn't stopped yet. And besides, I'm not convinced by that dissolution. You do realize that the eye-opener has already opened. Do you trust cops not to make the situation worse? I mean, true. Also true. Yes, Azami! Finally, step up! Stop letting people step over you, and step up! Zamzam! The brain cells! They're finally sparking! Jasmine's also a cop. Yeah, but like, we went on about this last time, right? Jasmine's a hyper-specific cop. Jasmine's a hyper-specific cop. She's like a postal cop. She's allowed. You do realize that the eye-opener has already opened. For all our dissolutions so far, by figuring out what lay behind the strange phenomena of urban myths, we uncovered who was doing what. Haven't we accomplished the same thing here? We shed light on the forgotten case and its perpetrators. First of all, why are we doing this dissolution and who is it for? To prove you understand the admin, which is why I opened the lock. If so, something isn't right. We haven't really done a proper dissolution. Mrs. Ami, what are you trying to do? I'm gonna open this lock! Chat. I can't believe I'm doing this again, but we're about to go into another period of photosensitivity, so I'm gonna give you another 5 seconds or so to run away from the incoming flashing lights. She finally figured out how to do the eye opener herself. So, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I hope you are all safe. Resetting. Eye opener. The student becomes the master. Oh my god, now she's in the cutscene and Meguria's in the front? Oh, how the tables have tabled! My doubts are around what needs the dissolution. So the earlier dissolution had the wrong target? We completed a dissolution on the Ueno Tenchu incident rumors, and brought to light what actually happened. That's fine, but we haven't touched on what truly matters. I see. So, Mrs. Ami, what is it you believe needs this dissolution? The admin's true identity. Just who or what is the admin? I learned he's Kisaragi to Tsutomu's brother, but the police weren't able to find any records. To understand the admin, I feel like we need to answer that question. Truly exemplary. I hadn't expected such an answer from you, Mrs. Ami. Unmasking the admin whom you've only seen through footage. So that's the goal of your dissolution. Watch. Yeah, Meguria is the admin. It's going that way. It's definitely going towards Meguria as the admin, but watch Meguria get like more and more desperate as this eye opener goes on. Let us uncover who they really are. Remarkable. It feels as if we're homing in on an undetermined anomaly's true nature. Couldn't you just ask Jasmine? Right? Jasmine knows. This dissolution is a first. I cannot contain my excitement. But I must slow down. I must present questions that will help you manifest the answers within. So, Mrs. Ami. Yes. The admin has previously caused other incidents too. This is another case that was sent to the closet and no longer exists, but it is an important incident that proves the admin's existence. Which incident was this? The happy 77.7 billion yen leak. We've only found rumors on socials and the Samazima website, but the closet confirmed its existence. This means it wasn't a made-up story, but an actual case. A bunch of idiots put a bunch of money in cryptocurrency, and the admin made off with it. It's difficult to prove anything exists via clairvoyance traces alone, but this is an actual case that happened, with police records, even if they are at the closet. And we know that the younger brother was the one who perpetrated that case, because we found it in Tsutomu's journals. That might just prove key in cornering the admin. Let us move forward with the dissolution. The happy 77.7 billion yen leak targeted a membership-based social networking site. You know, there is one other person who has all of the pieces, right? There is exactly one other person who would have all of the pieces to put this case together and then organize this entire situation. Can anybody else? It's neither of the Kisaragi brothers. It's not the Snursen. It's not the Snursen either. Security Chief Seiji Kurosawa, the person who buried the case in the first place. He would have the information. He cooperated with He cooperated with Kisaragi. He would know that all of Kisaragi's research materials held the truth for the case, and so would have to be buried. So if Meguriya is Tsutomu's younger brother, the only other possible culprit who's still alive is Seiji Kurosawa. A happy 77.7 billion yen leak targeted a membership-based social networking site with various celebrities and politicians. So, Mrs. Army, there was a hacking tool which was used in this incident. What was the name of the tool? The name of the tool was Natasha Singh. According to records at the closet, the tool could only be used by its creator, and its user was said to be a genius hacker. If the admin was the culprit for this case, then the creator of the tool must have been the admin. Now that I think about it though, Seiji Kurosawa doesn't really have the hacking chops to pull it off. The admin may have slipped up. A special tool only usable by the creator. It just seems too simple, right? It seems too easy for it to actually be the younger Kisaragi at this point. Numerous possibilities point to a single hacker. This turned into a huge hint, it seems. Their genius may have backfired. We know that the admin previously caused an incident, and that a special tool called Natasha Singh was used. The only other possibility is Kisaragi being still alive. Yeah, like, it's one of the three. A tool supposedly only accessible by its creator. No better cover story than that seems too simple. I mean, touché. So far so good, but come to think of it, we haven't really zeroed in on the admin's identity. When I found these records at the closet, something felt off. Felt off, you say? I feel like I know when the Natasha Singh tool was used. I see. So, Mrs. Army, when exactly was the Natasha Singh tool used? What? Right. When the tour participants... No, it couldn't have been when the... Unless someone rigged the tour. It's the only one that involves the hacking technology to be possible. The random draws for the Ueno Netherworld tour. The organizer, Tomoko Nomura, should have had full control of things. Yet when we first met her, she didn't consider us participants. And there weren't enough handouts for all the participants. This was done by hacking into the organizer's account used by Tomoko-san. So the number of participants was forcibly increased. Right. We always assumed that was Meguriya. Truly excellent, Mrs. Ame. Bringing all this to light, without leaving anything behind. Only you could have done this. Because he said so, yeah. With you at the front, we may be able to do entirely away with such vague entities as anomalies. Director. There I go again. But my excitement truly can no longer be contained. So, Mrs. Ami, we have arrived at the final question. Who might be this individual who chose to hide from the world, to become this masked anomaly known as the admin, for the singular goal of enacting revenge for their brother? Well, that's unfortunate. Seiji Kurosawa was not really an option, huh? He gave us the glasses. He led us to solving all the cases and bringing everyone here. He led us to revealing the truth. And, crucially, he's not fucking here. You really do understand me better than anyone, Mrs. Army. Director Sen, the lock is open. Devastation and judgment did happen after all. Of course they happened. He's been guiding them to happen this whole time. Nothing was left to chance. She did do the hand thing. It was cool as fuck. Everybody, the flashing lights and things are now gone. You are welcome to come back into stream if you had to go away to avoid the photosensitivity. It is safe again. When my brother made his choice, I was powerless to stop him. The public was easily swayed by Kurosawa's manipulation. Social timelines were ablaze, with theories painting him as the murderer. Amidst the daily torrent of unfounded rumors and slander, my brother still endured somehow. Oops. And yet, when those nails and spears reached me, and our long-gone parents, he thought that he should no longer try to endure. That his existence was torturing those he loved. Without police cooperation, this case would never be solved. Unless the case is solved, the world will keep harming his family. You witnessed all of this with your own eyes. I was utterly powerless back then. Everything I tried to do to encourage my brother was only hurting him further. Back then, I would chat with him about rumors and the occult, like we did as children. It was the worst thing I could have done. It wasn't. Far from it. Dr. Kisaragi missed those days dearly. Those days you spent together at the children's home. But he couldn't figure out what to do. He didn't want to tarnish those memories you made together. So, if he knew that his regrets were living on in the form of hate, he would be devastated. Director, their deeds have been exposed through this broadcast. The terrible rumors about Dr. Kisaragi will all fade away with time now. Please. We've enacted revenge on the 5 of them. Please. No. The countdown will continue. But why? You heard what Kurosawa said earlier. They're not even looking for the truth. Feed them what they want and they'll jump all over it. Huh? It wasn't just those 5 that drove my brother to take his own life. It was your average everyday person who believes in their own sense of justice. But Mrs. Army, you have felt the same yourself. When your friend was wrongly accused, you stood up for her and tried to do her justice. People were spreading rumors about Mio and there was nothing I could do. People don't care whether information is true or not. They create a scapegoat to fight they claim to fight against. And once they defeat this fabricated enemy, they tell themselves they fought for peace. Those labeled as evil will be struck down, yet the world will remain none the better. Could there possibly be anything more bizarre and horrifying? This solution is what you should be seeking. Director, why me? Mrs. Army. Because your kindness is genuine, and you stand beyond hate and despair. The one person in the world who understands me. The one person in this world for my dear brother. Director! because you can see ghosts. Chat. Because you were very gullible, to be honest. Chat. I'm going to wait for 3 minutes before we play out the rest. Because the ads are about to run. Have a self-care break, everyone. Everybody take a self-care break. Remember to stretch. Stay hydrated. Eat some food if you haven't eaten. Take meds if you need to. Unshrimp thine spine. Shake your hands. Take care of yourselves. Just be good. Yes, the curse of the ads. The ads are delaying the truth. 3 minutes of staring at our phones, waiting for something to happen. Just like the real internet. Just as depicted. All according to Keikaku. If the ad would just fucking start, because it's been saying ads starting soon for about a minute now. Play the fucking ads. For fuck's sake, Twitch. Oh, God. I'm gonna grab another bite of chocolate. There they go. There go the ads. I love getting the Garyon report on what ads he's being subjected to today. It's always fun. It's always good shit. You were expecting the ads to break as well, it'd be appropriate for today. I mean, shit. If the ads broke, it'd be... One, it would be Twitch's fault, because... for lack of a better option... Twitch doesn't like it when you use anything but their personal automatic ad running system. So much so that you get less of an ad cut if you don't use it. So for the sake of not fucking myself over, I let Twitch do the ads. As infrequently as possible, which is how we run them. Carry-on discovered we drank all of the coffee. Oh no! There's no caffeine? No, it's, so, the way that it works on Twitch is, to prevent pre-roll ads, you must play at least 3 minutes of ads once an hour. You can split those up as much as you want, but splitting those up is, I think it's fucking stupid. Mainly because shorter ad breaks don't give me much time to actually take much of a break, and because more frequent ad breaks means I have to pay more attention to not, like, rolling through story while people are in ads. So, yeah, Twitch doesn't care exactly about the frequency so long as you're playing 3 minutes of ads an hour. And then it gets rid of pre-roll ads, so that's it. Damn, this bell's been ringing for ages. Welcome to London, it's 50 bong. Alright, welcome back, chat. Are we all ready? Are we ready to see are we ready to see the ending? Huh? What's this? The screen's changing by itself again? That's a signal hijacking. Oh no, I'm tapping everywhere, but nothing's happening. Sammy? Wait. Sammy, what's going on? Speaking of tapping everywhere but nothing's happening, allow me to delay this even further. My phone Natasha synced itself a few days ago, where I was doing something on my phone at night and my phone screen just decided to go completely grey. Like, not like grayscale, it didn't lose color, it just went fully blank grey screen. So I'm like, okay, that's not great. Close screen, reactivate screen, still grey. Close screen, reactivate screen, still grey. Alright, I guess I'll turn it off and on again. So I hold the power button. A different grey square pops up on the screen. No, it didn't crash. A different grey square pops up on the screen where, like, the menu that would usually contain the restart, shutdown, etc. But none of the buttons are on it, it's just a grey square. I tap all over it, nothing happens. I just keep tapping, like maybe the shut off button is here but invisible. Nope. I'm like swiping up to try and unlock the phone, seeing if I can like put in my password without being able to see it. Nope. Not doing anything. I figure out the screenshot function works for some reason. So I can take screenshots on my broken-ass phone, and they properly appear in the bottom left. The screenshot appears, like the preview of the screenshot appears in the bottom left of my phone with the share and edit buttons. For some strange reason. And all that's on the screenshot is just complete grey. It's just the grey from the screen. So I'm like, okay, how far can I drag this? I tap the edit button for the screenshot. It literally takes me to like the markup page where you can draw over your screenshots, and I'm just like able to draw on the screenshot of a grey background for some reason. Still can't go anywhere from that. That's just a thing that my phone allowed me to do. I managed to fix it by, I had to go online on, not my phone, obviously. I had to go online and look up how to force shut down my phone, which it turned out was hold the power button and the volume up button for 10 whole seconds and it'll shut down. I miss when phones were simpler. I want a stupid phone. I really do. Welcome back, Garyon. I told a story so you can make it back. Sammy, what's going on? Where's the bus, man? What's all this? Fucking uploading to the cloud. Back in your day, you just removed the battery. See, I tried to do that, but this phone is sealed. You can't take the battery off. The great reset. You can remove the battery of a Fairphone very easily. That's good. What's happening? My personal info's getting uploaded. Oh no. How do we stop it? I've been hacked? Hey, what's happening? We're uploading everything. Yay! That's my real name. Wait a minute. I can't let anyone see this. No, stop this. Remember what they say, kids. Don't put anything on the internet you don't want people to find out about. I can't turn it off? The buttons on my phone aren't working. Your real name is the least of your issues, buddy. Yeah, for real. Wait, that's a photo of my manager. What? He cheats on his partner? Okay, now remember, if you can't turn your phone off, as I discovered just a few days ago, hold the power button and the up button for 10 seconds. And the volume up button for 10 seconds. My password's changed? Are you kidding me? My name, age, and address are all out there. What the hell is this? Your name, age, and address are all out there? Welcome to a number of countries in the EU where your personal information is simply catalogued online by the government. Hey, that's my credit card information! What are they doing? Okay, now that one's fucked up. What are these disgusting photos? Whose reel is this? Huh? No way! Please, please stop. I'm sorry. Cyber attack! Wait, cyber attack status check. My phone's gone too. Police data keeps popping up. What's going on up there? Stay calm. Sync with HQ and the commissioner. Hey, what the hell is this pic? They'll know I'm siphoning funds. No, no, no. I'm dead. My alt is all out there. Wait, why is my phone filming? My account was hacked. You know this isn't me. I have to hurry and delete everything. Come on, come on. Miss Tomarigi, sit rep. Sorry, Commissioner. Failed to stop him. We need to secure Megaria first. Please proceed immediately to the building supposedly holding the center. Commissioner, where are you? This may be a lucky break thanks to the cyber attack. We were able to gain access to the encrypted data on Kisaragi. I'm at a hospital where the younger Kisaragi used to go. I'll update when we know more. Please proceed. Zami's had zero info on the net yet. No, Zami knows better. Roger that. I tried to, but I wasn't able to help anyone. At all. You were giving it your all from day one, Zami. Your friend Mio went through all that mess? Your kindness gave her hope. Take my word for it. And not just her. Jasmine. Sammy knows everything right now. Oh yeah, I'll track down the boss man and whoop that smartass. Sammy, you did everything you could. You really did. Whose phones were getting hacked? Everyone's. The Kisaragi siblings. The younger of the two, yes? Yes, I do remember. Strikingly different from the other patients. Near anomalous perceptiveness, expert knowledge in countless areas. Notably adept with technology. A world-class hacker, I heard. Jasmine eyes on the fucking road. Elevator looks like it's falling apart. Looks like it's been around forever. Let's wrap up this case quick. Steering wheel position in Jasmine's van and the Snerson's car are mirrored. Weird. After that, I want a welcome back party. Impossible! The younger brother died too. Megaria was a doppelganger! How could this be? Too late for the big catch. Huh. This is no regular mess. It's as if... Jasmine, look! A computer. It's like there's a video on it. This is when Zami came to the center? Welcome to the Urban Myth Dissolution Center. What's going on here? Commissioner? I've reached the center, but... Miss Tomarigi! Stop, Miss Fukurai! I know she's there! She's Tsutomu Kisaragi's sister! She was behind it all! Ayumu Meguriya never existed! No one else ever saw him! Never existed? Miss Tomarigi? Come in! Zami! Several days later. Commissioner, you see the rest of that video? She's wearing her brother's fucking glasses! I just want to point out, this explains everything. This explains why Mio said that she was just doing what Zami told her to do. It still doesn't explain the doppelganger that Kurosawa saw. It explains all of Mio's confusion. It explains why the director always called at the perfect time. It explains why she had to speak out loud for the director, rather than put him on speakerphone. It explains how she magically got connection in the underground station, where there was known to be no cell service. Again, the only thing that I am fucking missing is who the doppelganger that... Who the doppelganger that Kurosawa saw was. Commissioner, did you see the rest of that video? Yes. It showed Miss Fukurai, or rather, Ayumi Kisaragi. Did Jasmine ever meet Meguriya at all? She never met him in person. She seemed to be mocking us for our inability to discern the truth. So on paper, this whole incident was caused by Ayumu Meguriya. No. Ayumu Meguriya never existed. Every aspect of this was planned by Tsutomu Kisaragi's youngest sister, Ayumi Kisaragi. Then I guess we should call her Ayumi when discussing this case. And she avoided the poisoning! Ayumu Kisaragi created another self. She started planning revenge when her brother took his life. As a first step, she created an iconic figure, a figment of her imagination. That became Ayumu Meguriya. She may have modeled that character on her own brother. The videos always came out so fast because she made them beforehand, knowing exactly how the case was going to go. She didn't need to take time to edit. They were already edited years before. She placed all her brain cells on her other self. She may have modeled that character on her own brother. And at the same time, she started preparations for terrorist attacks as the Samazima admin. Wait, so... So what did Jasmine see under the hood? What did Jasmine see under the Samazima admin's hood? And last of all, Ayumi created Azami Fukurai. The epitome of innocence. Ayumi? Ayumu Meguriya. Ayumi Azami Fukurai. I bet that's an even better bit in Japanese when you can see the original characters. Though she shared the same body as Ayumi Kisaragi, the hesitant Miss Azami was being controlled at all times. But what was that clairvoyance trick about then? Miss Fukurai's clairvoyance A visualization of facts deduced by the sheer intellect of Ayumi's gifted mind. What did we fucking say? By wearing Tsutomu Kisaragi's glasses, the connection between Miss Fukurai and Ayumi may have been strengthened. And that's why she'd see those things so clearly. Miss Fukurai was seeing Ayumi's deductions as traces, without even realizing it. Visualization of traces. It happened to you just like that. See what she'd think of ghosts and such. And this explains the power of vision. Suzami was talking with Ayumi inside her own head, through her phone. Ayumu, Zami, and the admin. So they're one and the same. Spent all that time teamed up, and I never had a clue. But isn't that kinda convoluted for a revenge plan? Making all those cards, causing so much panic with prophecies? Well, all of that was likely driven by Ayumi's emotions. With numerous measures to involve the wider public, of course. God forbid a girl have hobbies. The death of Ayumi's brother was desecrated by the Genesis card. When thinking of how to enact her wrath on the culprits, she chose her brother's lifelong passion, the occult. Ayumi was manipulating Zami to carry out her plan. And Zami was unaware of this, correct? I'm certain she did not know. How can you tell? Remember her words? Azami is unaware. So tell me now, what do you want to do with her? That damn Ayumi. The cyber-terrorism attack she launched caused immense damage. We've had a string of assaults, thefts, and other cases since that incident. The police are still catching up with all that chaos, so there's little we can do. Outed secrets have caused divorces, firings, bankruptcies. People are asking for help we cannot give. To think that having our personal information posted online would lead to so much harm. And somehow, everything's back to normal on the social networks. And what about the Five Society? Murder, even if involuntary, and a malicious cover-up. More than enough evidence for prison terms. Director Kurosawa will be charged too for his involvement in the cover-up. Oh, and the search for Ayumi Kisaragi has been called off. Huh? HQ wants to avoid admitting that police servers were used to stage the cyber attack. It's official. This case will be archived in the closet. Figures. We are now all strictly forbidden to speak to anyone about the cyber attack. And about what Ayumi Kisaragi has done. A case that doesn't exist, even if you speak of it. As that's another urban myth on the list, Commissioner Tomiiri. By the way, the building housing the Urban Myth Dissolution Center seems they're tearing it down. So I heard. Its final dissolution indeed. Well, here's hoping. The Urban Myth Dissolution Center never happens again. What do you mean? Well, it's something I heard. Just a rumor. I might have gotten a little bit of chills towards the end, admittedly. May have gotten a few chills. But I do have something I want to talk about. I do have something I want to talk about. Namely, I am incredibly sad that, once again, the end result of a story is the crimes were committed by the evil personality of someone with a dissociative disorder. I don't know. It's... you know. It's a fucking good story. It's a really freaking good story. But I'm still kind of disappointed. I just... see, this is the problem, right? It's a really, really good story, but it's another really bad... it's another really bad image of dissociative disorders without anything to balance us out. And, like, there's... I saw this recently, right? There's a great way to do... there's a great way to do stories like this, in which someone goes off the deep end. It's someone... it was a Tumblr post about Moby Dick, right? And how, during the events of Moby Dick, Captain Ahab meets another sea captain who lost his hand to the whale. And the other sea captain is like, yeah, but I'm fine with it. I'm not going to hunt a whale for the rest of my life. I mean, the whale's just being a whale. It would be weird to hold some sort of obsessive personal grudge with the whale for the rest of my life just because it took my hand. It offers a comparison point, right? It offers a... it didn't have to go this way. Didn't have to be this fucking stupid. Probably could have done away with a successful cyber attack and kept everything else, with Azami convincing alters not to do the thing. That too. Azami could have talked to her headmate. They could have worked it out instead of going through with the thing. I don't know, it's... God damn, though, what a sour note. What a sour final note. It didn't even need to be an alter, right? There didn't need to be... she didn't need to have a headmate doing all of the crime. It could have just been Azami. Jasmine! So this is your shiny new center? She's here, Director. We've been waiting for you. Welcome to the Urban Myth Dissolution Center. They could have left it there. That's why there was no funding either. Yeah. Wasn't an organization. Yay. God, what a fucking sour note. I'm so disappointed. I was so enjoying that game. Well, everyone in chat, if this... I think most of you know this by now. Most of you've heard this information here, there, or somewhere. I have OSDD. I have a dissociative disorder. It's why I started going by Sky instead of Lexi. It's why a lot of people in chat sometimes call me Sky instead of Lexi. So it's also pretty kind of personally hurtful these days when I see this shit. It's, you know, it's... Well, happy fucking Halloween. Alright, chat. I'm going to end the stream for today. Next time, we will probably get on with... We'll probably get started with, We'll probably get started with Digimon Story Time Stranger next stream. Japan's always a decade behind on these things, it feels like. I don't know. I won't pretend to know what the mental health is like in Japan. It's, I do know it's still a pretty popular anime trope. Anyway. Yeah, we'll be starting Digimon Story Time Stranger soon. It's bad by most accounts. I mean, yeah, I know the general level is pretty much just overwork and weird work culture. But, yeah, that's today's stream. We're not gonna do a raid today, chat. I think I'm just gonna call it and wrap up. So, thank you for coming along on the ride. I'm sorry for, yeah, I'm sorry it turned into a downer at the end. I'm sorry it just... Yeah, I'm sorry, I didn't... Yeah. I love you all. Stay hydrated, stay healthy, and I will see you all next time.